welcome Greg. My name's Samantha. It's lovely to meet you.
Hi Samantha.
Thank you for sending through all your client information. It was really helpful. So how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay, thank you, but I'm a bit concerned about my the stress levels that I'm experiencing.
Okay, yep. Well, that's definitely something we're going to work on today and hopefully help you get through. Okay. But before we start, I just want to confirm some details with you, if that's okay.
Okay.
And I will be taking some notes as well, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're 50 years old, Greg?
Yes.
Okay, and I see here you're currently working 2 jobs and taking care of your mum?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Alright, I also see that the doctor has prescribed you on a low dose antidepressant, so an SSRI. Have you started taking them yet?
Yes, I started taking them about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Feeling a little bit funny, but my depression is getting a little bit better. But I'm still feeling stressed.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if there's anything I can take naturally to help me with that.
Yeah, absolutely there is. There's quite a few things that we can do to help you with your depression and your stress.
Okay. Just a quick question. I was just wondering how this medication, this antidepressant I'm taking, how it works.
Okay. So an SSRI works by increasing the levels of serotonin in the brain. So serotonin is that chemical that has been associated with mood, so feelings of happiness. So generally people that are suffering from a low mood disorder such as depression would have low levels of serotonin.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
You were saying that you do feel a bit funny taking them. So an SSRI can have some side effects that would make you feel like that.
Okay.
So like dizziness, being drowsy, maybe nauseous.
Okay.
So do keep your eye on how you're feeling and do speak to your doctor about any side effects that you might have.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So before we get started on discussing the treatment plan together, I just want to know on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being low and 10 being high, what's your energy levels like today?
Today, 5 out of 10.
Okay.
But that's a lot. That's a huge improvement from 2 weeks ago.
Okay, that's great. So you are showing some positive improvement already, and it seems like you're heading in the right direction. So we just need to work together on something that's going to help you reach the goal of feeling even better. Okay. All right. So let's move on to our treatment plan. So what I did is, with the information that you gave me, I did some research on some herbs and dietary changes and some lifestyle changes that could benefit you and help you go through what you're feeling at the moment. So what I want to do is discuss them with you, make sure that you understand them, make sure that you would agree to it, and also that you feel it's something that you could adhere to the plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a herbal medicine mix. Okay. So what I've done is I've picked some herbs that I think are beneficial to your condition. The first herb that I've picked in the mix is St. John's wort. Now, I know that you're already taking an antidepressant, but St. John's wort is a really well-researched herb. It's had really positive results for people with low mood and depression. So it does work in a very similar way to how your medication that your doctor's prescribed you does, but it does have less of the side effects, which is good.
Okay.
So if you're okay with that, I would like to add that into your mix.
Okay.
I've also put in some other herbs to help you with with the stress. So I've put in some adaptogen and tonic herbs.
Okay. Adaptogen, tonic. I'm not sure what those are. Can you explain?
Yeah, so an adaptogen herb helps you, it increases your resistance to stress. So
Oh,
it
okay.
helps you cope with any mental or physical stress that you might be feeling.
All right.
Okay, whereas a tonic helps tonify the body, and it helps to increase energy levels as well as helping you deal with that stress. So I've chosen rhodiola and I've chosen withania. So these are both going to help you cope with the stress that you're feeling associated with your low mood. They're also going to help with any mental fatigue that you might be feeling.
Okay.
Another herb that I've also added in there is licorice. So licorice is an adrenal tonic.
Okay.
So it supports the function of the adrenal glands. Sometimes when you're going through periods of stress, your adrenals can become depleted, or you can feel what they call adrenal fatigue. So what licorice is going to do is help restore those adrenal glands, and give you, raise your vitality and give you a bit more energy. And how does that sound?
Sounds great.
Yeah? Okay.
Will this affect the doctor's treatment?
No, it should work hand in hand with what your doctor's prescribed you, so it should complement the treatment. There is a low level risk when taking St. John's wort as well as the medication that you are taking, only because it can potentiate the effects of your medication. It is a very low level risk. I really wanted to put it in there, like I said, because it's had such good results with treating depression and low mood. What I suggest is that you take, once we fill out your prescription form here, you take that to your doctor and you advise them what I've given you here, so that they can monitor you, and then as well get you to come back sooner rather than later so that we can see if that's working for you.
Okay.
But by no means is this set in stone, these herbs that I've chosen. So we can give these a go, and then you can come back and see me, and then we can see what was working, what was not, and then we can make sure we're getting the right mix for you. But I do think that these are the right ones.
Okay, I'll try them.
Okay, so okay. So the next thing we're going to discuss is your diet.
Okay.
So we need to work on something here that you're comfortable with. So what's your eating habits like now?
Oh, I eat pretty much anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not keen on trying anything new.
Okay.
So whenever I go into the supermarket, I see a lot of new products on the shelf, but I'm not brave enough to try them.
Okay, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll work, it's just a sample food pattern, so you don't have to follow each meal. It's just examples of the things that you need to include in your diet to make sure you're getting all the essential nutrients and vitamins essential for you, feeling better.
Okay.
So you don't need to try anything new. You don't need to cook any fancy meals. You said you do eat everything, so
Yes.
as long as you're getting the right amounts of everything. So you really need to, increase your fruit and veggie intake. Try and get some nuts and seeds in there, like some almonds, some sunflower seeds. Maybe try and steer away from like your processed foods, and like you make sure you're trying to eat whole foods instead of like white rice. If you could maybe give brown rice a go. Your proteins like your eggs and your chicken. Oily fish like salmon. Does this sound like food that
Yes,
you could try?
Yeah, I can try this.
Okay, so I've just made a few suggestions here. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, but like I said, you can make up your own, just making sure you're getting in what some of these things that I've written down here would be good. I recommend to exclude caffeine, alcohol, and sugar from your diet where possible.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, you can take supplements to ensure you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that you require, but it can be costly. So what I suggest is you see how you go with the dietary changes first, and really increasing those really good whole foods. And then if you feel like you need any extra support down the track, then maybe we can look at what supplements could help you there.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing here is just some extra supportive strategies to help with what we've already discussed. Do you currently do any exercise or like to exercise?
I do a little.
Yeah, so if you can just try and include like 30 minutes of exercise per day if possible.
Okay.
I know that you're really busy, but and if you could get out in the sunshine and do it, it's been shown that exposure to vitamin D is really beneficial for somebody that's not feeling that great. Also, get into some good sleeping habits. Try and go to bed at the same time every night and get up at the same time every morning, and ensuring you're getting that really good sleep. One of the herbs that I have recommended, the withania, is really going to help you with the sleep patterns as well, so that will be beneficial there. Maybe try some relaxation techniques, so like read a book or listen to some music or do some deep breathing, like whatever it is that helps you to relax, even if it's 10-15 minutes a day.
Okay.
That would be really good.
Okay.
Right, so how do you feel about what we've discussed here?
Oh, I'm still feeling a little unsure.
Okay. Alright, I know it can seem quite overwhelming, but what I suggest we do is that you come back and see me in a week's time.
Okay.
And that way we can assess how you're feeling with the herbs that you're taking. You can talk to me about any concerns or areas, that you feel that you can't adhere to, and then we can try and work on it to make sure it's something that really suits you. So if you could come back and see me in a week's time, that would be great. Other than that, do you have any other questions?
Let me see. I'd like to know how long, how long do I have to stay on this treatment plan?
Okay, so definitely the dietary changes and the lifestyle changes, you should keep that ongoing. It's going to be beneficial throughout your life.
Okay.
Yeah. The herbal medicine mix, we'll definitely see how we go. So like I said, this might not be the perfect mix for you, so we'll work on it over time. You also work with your doctor to see how you're going, with your low mood and things like that, and your stress levels. And if over time you feel like, you're feeling great and, we can come off the herbal medicine mix, then great. Or we can adapt it to how you're feeling at that point. So I would definitely recommend giving it a few months
Okay.
to see how you go first,
Okay.
and then we can work on it down the line.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So, how do I contact you next, or when do I contact you next?
Okay, so like I said, I'd like to see you in a week's time. So
Okay.
how about we make the appointment now?
Okay, yes, we can do that.
How does Monday the 16th of October suit you?
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, 9:30, same time?
Okay, Ken.
Okay, great. And in the meantime, if you've got any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me, and I'll try and make myself available to talk through any of those things with you. But if not, good luck, and I really look forward to seeing you in a week's time and seeing how you're feeling.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, if you just, here's your form, just have a quick look over it, and I'll get you to sign down the bottom.
Okay. Sign here?
Yep. that'd be great.
There you go.
Okay, and if you don't mind, just you can wait outside and I'll get that mix made up for you.
Okay.
Right,
Thank you.
thanks. Lovely
All right.
to meet you, Greg.
See
Bye.
ya. Bye.